Hey everyone, I'm Erin Saxton, that girl from Jersey, and with me is my best friend, Jen Urizio.
Yay!
And joining us in a live studio audience
is the
studio audience. And we're doing this as a maiden voyage, a maiden run, and we're starting to send out links so anybody can join us. And we just thought this would be a fun way to record the show this way. People will be able to just tune in, and then they'll be able to just join in later weeks.
Yeah.
So let's just start it. So
she's going to get me. I know she's going to get me. Go ahead.
I'm going to eventually open this up to the studio audience, but in the season of the holiday, I have some hug bugs.
Oh, good. I'm so good.
There's things that are really bothering me lately.
All right.
And I've decided that the things like I don't sweat the small stuff anymore. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Like, do you think I get upset a lot? Like, do you think a lot of things bother me?
No.
But when I get mad, I'm like,
no, but
mad.
you hit it, it's like your anger is like this giant bucket, right? So it fills and fills and fills at the splash parks, and you know it's coming. And you can see it starting to bubble over, and then you're like, then it goes. Yeah. And then you blow up, and then you feel great, and then
I feel great.
Right. Everyone else
around me feels completely like crap. I hope at least.
Yes, and then you allow the things to fill up again. But
you're saying I hold on to things, I don't let them go.
No, you don't sweat the small stuff. The big stuff you put in the bucket, and you put it in the bucket until somebody does another big thing, and then you're like, well, as Murray again would say, with all due respect, with all due respect, and you know it's coming, right? So that's what you do.
Got it.
And you don't internalize a lot of things anymore.
No,
which is great.
I've been working on myself.
I love it.
I want to ask Della something. Hold on, Della's on here. Della.
Yes.
You get mad easily?
Do I?
Yeah. Do you hold on to a lot of stuff?
No.
You work with me. Do I hold on to a lot of stuff, or do I let it go?
I think you let it go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, all right, I'm going to put you back on mute. So there's a few people here. We're just going to join in and out. So there's Jackie. Jackie Taylor, are you here?
I am here.
From Los Angeles.
But a native of New Jersey.
Yes, you are. From Montclair. You and I work together at the U.
Yes. And connected over food. Erin, I was thinking about that. Remember when you used to get the staples in your ears? You were so ahead of your time. And I was like, oh my God. We did anything and everything to lose weight.
I've tried every diet imaginable. So
everyone.
I still have a scar in there. So I got a staple in my ear, and then what they wanted me to do is do this on my ear. So literally I'm pulling the skin with the staple in my ear, and they want me to do it for 12 hours before a meal. No, I'm kidding. So then my bleeding.
Oh God. But it was a real staple. I was freaking fascinated. People say she had me at hello. She had me at the staple. I was like, who is this girl? This is my people.
Erin, I have never heard that story.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, I'm speechless about it.
I know. And then you have to really be focusing on what you're going to eat.
And then you have to if you pushed, it would take away your appetite a little bit.
That's what I mean. So I'm going like this, and I'm pulling my ear. So then the staple was right in here, and I was pulling the skin away from my ear, away, and then
well, it's crazy.
Oh God, the things we did.
And then you go in after a while because it loosens up, and then you have to get it stapled.
Do they actually take a gun and go like this?
Right in. It's like this.
This is is what people did in the 20s to lose weight. We all have that thing.
Not the 20s. Not the 1920s. We're aging beautifully, if that's true.
I know.
Um,
In our 20s. In our 20s.
oh, okay.
In our 20s.
So, Jackie, do you think Erin lets go of a lot of things more now than she did at the View?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, like, you know, in that environment, it was just like, but then again, it was live TV. So once it was done, it was done. So I think we all just like had to let it go. But the level of angst that we held it when we had to hold it was like really high. But
Right.
now she's just like a chill boss. She's just like,
I'm
No.
chill. Except I have a list of things that are really irking me.
All right, let's get to the.
what are they?
Now, for those of you who are on camera, if you have something to say about this, just start waving your hand and I will open up the studio lines. Number
Okay.
one, when you open up a bag of chips, there's all that air in the top of the bag.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It bothers me.
Well, why aren't we filling it up?
It bothers me.
That's a whole lot of chips that we're missing.
And I think people at home think I'm
But
kidding.
did you think about this?
It annoys me.
But did you think about this before or after people?
I noticed it right away. When we were really younger, they filled the bag up more.
They did.
I'm not even saying like I have to say though, it's a relaxing feeling. Like when you open up the bag of chips and you put your hand in like the atmospheric
You
of whatever, just notice like the vacuum packed feeling going around your hand. It's weird, but I like it.
But
Yes, Jackie, yes.
Oh, so you know what I like about all that air? It's like you don't feel bad when you eat the whole bag. Because I'm like, really? I just ate half of that.
Right.
No, but see, this is what I don't like. You know, when you get to the bottom of the chip bag, there are all those little tiny pieces of chips. Then I resent the air. Because I have a lot more chips if it wasn't for that air in the back.
You resent the air, Jen?
You eat chips all in one bag in like one sitting?
It depends on where I am in my life, what kind of chips, and it depends on a lot of things.
Rudy can eat like chips like every night. I don't love potato chips plain. I need them sandwiched with a pretzel. And like a perfect bite is a potato chip and a pretzel.
Do you know what I do?
What?
It's horrible. Get cream cheese out of the fridge.
Oh.
And I put the chip with the cream cheese.
That sounds good.
I've done pretzels and cream cheese.
Awesome.
No, I like a good kettle chip.
Nice.
And just like I'm all into the different flavors. So I'll do the Korean barbecue, but then I'll be on some like my inner fat girl because I have the whole bag, but I'll pair it with like a hummus and I'll feel kind of good about myself because I'm like, it kind of slows down the process.
Della's shaking her head. Della, what do you do?
That's just a mind game. I like the bag. And what Jenny was saying, I just toss the bag up and just pack the rest of, there's no need to dig in the bottom of the bag. Just toss it up,
Oh my gosh.
And it's victory. You defeated the bag. You got it all out.
Jackie, if you want to feel better, go to sweet potato chips.
I know. No. So when I get the Terra chips, I really feel like I'm totally like, I feel all vegan like or something.
I don't like stomach ache.
Your mind games are not going to work.
Wait, so what else bothers you, Erin? What else bothers
So the other day, I need to wear glasses and readers for everything. And so I know I can't be the only one that always has to wear these, right? But what happens is I forget how blind I really am. So I'm going to Eric's, I dropped him off at hockey practice. So I'm at an ice rink, shocker. And I have to drive quickly to his high school for a parent sports meeting, one of those gather around, it's a mandatory meeting, da da da. So it's fine, right? Like there's lots of good information. I think I was told lots of great information. I got there for the last 10 minutes of the meeting, but I tried to make it.
Yeah, did you make eye contact with the appropriate people so they knew you were there?
No, I got there and it was in the auditorium and it was so packed. I was like, I'm not even going to get credit for partially being here. But they didn't even know if you were there or not. That, like, our school is so sports driven and it's great. Anyway, but I digest. The reason why I didn't make it there on time was because I've never driven from the rink, which is in a different town, about 20 minutes from my house, directly to the school. So it's dark. I pick up Waze and I'm looking and I'm like this, and I'm in the car. So I put
Where were your readers? You have to have them at every level of life.
I know. So I put in the school name, and up comes the school name in one of the choices, right? So I see it, and it's not a school name. It's not like, you know, it's not a name that doesn't, it's an uncommon name, right? It's not like you're going to have like, it's not like he goes to the Smith school, right? Where the 20 Smith things are coming up. So I press it, and all of a sudden I'm driving in not so great back roads, and there's cops on corners, and there's people, and it's freezing out. And I saw white people, Latinos, Black people, everybody, and they're all standing outside and they're smoking things. And I thought, is there a farmer's market around here? I'm like, what's going on? And like the bowels of New Jersey, right? And I get caught at a stoplight. So I'm like, well, I can be friends with everybody. Like, and all of a sudden I'm like, what are they smoking? Like, no one seems cold. And then I'm like, cops around
Why
here.
does it smell like skunk?
Like, I know. In my life, I was like, I really am lost. And I thought, this darn GPS, this is a little too much of a shortcut. So it turns out I hit the wrong school name. There is another school with a similar name. And because I wasn't wearing these, it brought me a half an hour in the wrong direction.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So that one thing that bothers me is GPS doesn't have really big font in the menu for blind people like me.
That took you a long time to get to
That was
I know. I'm like, I don't know if you really could blame all that on GPS.
Yeah,
like,
so
you do go to your son's school every day, right?
Yes. Let me put my
Okay.
on now for the next one.
Wait. Before we move on,
Yes.
how many pair of readers do you now have?
Honestly, well, I just did that host thing on Sunday
No.
and I lost a pair. They fell off of me.
She's gonna
Wait, when I was hosting the thing on Sunday, I hosted a charity event for kids and domestic abuse. So it was like, there was parts that I could be fun and funny, and there were parts that I needed to be really serious. So I was at one of these really serious moments, and my glasses fell off my body. They fell onto the stage, and I couldn't read. And then they're like, you're about to announce the next recipient. And I was like, I can't read. Like, I can't read what I'm doing. So finally I went and I found readers and I saved the day. But it makes me now have a spaz, and it makes me have readers everywhere in the house.
Yes.
And then my dog Sully eats them.
Oh my God. What doesn't Sully eat?
Sully eats everything. So they're both in the studio right now with us. They're quiet. Yeah.
All right, what's the next thing?
Okay. So I was also stuck in traffic headed towards another game
So
yesterday.
wait, is traffic on your list?
Traffic is not oddly on my list.
Should be.
It should be on my list. I feel like I can't control the traffic. So that's one of those things I let
You
go.
can't control it.
Well, I don't have to eat the chips through the air.
It's true.
I could control being a dumbass, right? I'm going to mute Della for 1 second because I'm getting some feedback on her.
Okay. And Jackie.
Nope, Jack is good. So I noticed I passed 3 vehicles that had bumper stickers that say that they stop at railroad tracks.
Were they?
And that annoyed me.
Wait, we're all
Right, we all do, don't we?
Yeah.
We all stop at railroad tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't. What do you mean? Just stop when the thing isn't down?
No, if they see a railroad track, they have to stop.
We all have to stop.
No, you can go if you're in a town and you're just going over a railroad track. It's not like that.
There's always a stop sign before you hit the railroad track.
I think so, Erin. Well, what is the point of the bumper sticker? That would annoy me too. Like, what?
Vehicle, right? So I don't know why, but they always have to stop at railroad tracks, and that annoys me. But what annoys me even more is the bumper sticker telling me that they have to stop at railroad tracks. And what annoys me even more than that are bumper stickers in general.
I agree on all of
I agree on all levels.
I don't want to know your stick figure family.
You know what I hate?
I kind of do that.
I don't want to know that there's a baby on board.
The stick figure angels, because if you're in heaven, I think they'd feed you by then.
First of all, it makes you like, thank you for, I'm looking at the back of your car and now I'm feeling the pain and sorrow about your stick figure heaven thing.
Wait, Jen, the stick figures mean they're dead?
Yeah, the little angel stick figures do.
Oh, I didn't know about the angel stick figures.
Figures in the stick figure family, meaning they lost a little person.
Oh, I didn't know that, Jen.
Oh, yes. Now but I feel guilty saying I don't
so
like that.
Oh my God.
I know. That's not good.
I had a garbage truck the other day, and there was this airbrush portrait of a young, attractive-looking girl, and I thought, oh, please don't have died. Yet I don't know why we would be airbrushing you on a back of I don't know. It just seems all inappropriate.
Yeah.
So does that mean if anything happens to you, no airbrush on the side of like the white called wine?
Do not put me. Well, you know what? If I die, make me finally a stick figure.
A stick figure?
I would finally be skinny.
Oh.
Make it sad, make it happy. That it.
Della wants to say something.
Oh, Della.
Skinny.
Wait,
Said it again?
You muted her again.
How did I mute her again?
Okay, here I am. I said skinny is overrated.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't agree. I do not agree. Let me find out and I'll let you know. But I haven't been there in decades.
Okay,
so
wait.
I'll let you know if it's
when you were skinny, because I know all of us have been skinnier. So when you were skinny, were you truly happy, or did you want to be skinnier?
I would probably want it to be skinnier.
That's my point.
I was so freaking happy, and I sabotaged the shit out of it, and I just
oh gosh,
so bad.
You did, but look how everything went back to weight again.
So, well, the other thing that bothers me, and this happens every morning. So I set my alarm because I'm pretty sure I'll freak out if I think my son's just going to try to wake himself up by himself, and he'd be fine. But I guess I'm more of a control freak than I probably want to get. So I set my alarm, and then I hit snooze. But I have a second alarm, and then that goes off, and I hit snooze. By that time, I'm annoyed with all my alarms. The first snooze already went up, and by then I'm up and already like making coffee, or I'm in the restroom.
Okay.
What time does the first alarm go off?
Like 6:20, 6:21 in the morning. What I do every morning, and maybe I'm annoyed with myself more than it, but I always forget to hit the second snooze alarm. This is what happens. I'm not attached to my phone yet when I'm walking around that early in the morning, and it is inevitable. I will be going to the bathroom, in the hallway. The phone will be in my room, Rudy's in bed, or somebody else will be, and then you hear beep, 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 and I wake up the whole flipping house. Except the one person that I want to wake up, which is my kid upstairs. And every morning I do that. And I get so mad at myself for doing that every morning.
But why do you have a second?
Because I'm not sure I will get up.
But you always get up anyway.
But I'm not sure.
Why are you not sure?
Why don't you tomorrow?
Why are you not sure?
Let's just.
I'm with Erin. I feel the same way. I do the same thing. Because if you were so sure, you wouldn't need an alarm. Like, that's why you have an alarm, to wake you up. Like, it's so easy to fall back asleep.
I never wake up to an alarm. Ever.
Oh my God,
Denny,
something like on this call would say that. Like, I just naturally wake up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So Jen, you do not, your body just wakes up?
Between 7 and 8 every morning. Now, if I'm going
But like, what if you have something important to do? You're not like,
at the airport, if I'm going to the airport at 6 o'clock and I got to get up at 4, then I set an alarm. But I don't have any meetings before 9 o'clock. I work for myself.
There you heard it here, folks.
breathe easy, Eurizio.
Right? Like, any meeting I want in my pajamas with no brushing my teeth and my hair sticking out.
I like when
Woosah. And Della, you too, you don't need one?
No.
Even
I
with
naturally
kids?
wake up. No. I can go to sleep at 2 and I can still get up at 5:30 without an alarm.
5 or 5:30, so you're up even before me.
Oh yeah.
That's so early.
I know. Do you just naturally get up that early?
Yeah. I've been doing it for like 9 years, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive.
Well, so what irks you guys?
Mm.
Oh, you know what irks me? When people don't fully listen or read a text. And they ask the question that you've already answered.
Right.
Yeah.
Do I do that?
I hate a group text. I hate group text. Group text.
I love you.
I don't even have anything else to say about it other than I just hate group text.
Set it all there, Jackie. We got it. We got it.
What about people now we have people who aren't on camera, but we have people that are at home listening in and stuff. If you guys want to write in the chat, what are you guys? I'll read your answers out loud. We'll say we'll keep talking. Let's see if Carolyn says she hates groups also. Carolyn from South Carolina is on the phone.
Yes.
Group text. That's hard to say, group text.
Yes.
Yeah. I like the one person that doesn't know they're on a group text and then they start talking and then you're like, there's like 20 other people on this.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you're about to like say something bad.
Please don't tell, Cousin John that he adopted on the group text.
Carolyn said the reason why she hates it is because you get notified every time someone responds.
But
like,
you can take yourself out of the group.
Bing. Yeah, but then you look like a jerk.
I do it.
Yeah, because the group text that I hate the most are with school moms.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hate that, and I'm not even a school mom. I can only imagine.
So moms, you understand that. It's like you're really trying to one-up me right now in a text, and then I feel like I just can't. I'm just, no.
Yeah, so Carolyn is going to be brave from South Carolina. She said, I got a hate that is too long to text, so can someone take me off mute? Yes, ma'am. Hello, Carolyn from South Carolina.
Hey. Okay, one that I hate is when I'm listening to a live, like a Facebook live, and the person is all the way into the live, and new people get on the live, in the audience, whatever, listening, and they're in a great point where they get ready. I have 3 things I want to point out. They get to the second, then they get to the third. Oh, hi, so-and-so, yeah, so. And then they go to another point without hitting the third point.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
It's as if you're in a meeting or you're physically at a building and someone walks in very late, like they knew what time to be there, and the speaker starts addressing them and forget their point.
Oh.
Wow.
So it throws me off, and I never get to hear the third point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. You promised me 3 points. I want all 3.
Exactly.
I want all 3. I got there on time.
Yeah, or you're going to remember the point you forgot at the end and now make us stay 20 minutes longer just because you're a dum-dum and you. Exactly. Well, anyway.
Erin, is there a Christmas tree in the studio? Are you?
No, but downstairs it looks so amazing.
It does, but no decorations for the studio.
Today was a Bah Humbug segment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, no, to be honest with you, do you really want to know why there's no decorations in here? I was locked out of here for a week.
Oh.
why?
What? I was locked out for a week. So we got new hardware on the doors. This happened downstairs. And I guess how when we shut the door, there's this weird clicking mechanism. So we got locked out of our bedroom downstairs. So Rudy and Eric, everybody's like pretending they're like trying to break through the door. SWAT reenactment was not. We could not break through that door. I mean, we were bouncing off how these guys and girls on TV, like, you know, it's all fake, but in real life, how they can do that. So I didn't want to break. Well, we had to get a replacement door downstairs. I didn't want to break another door because you know that store downstairs is not painted and it still doesn't have a doorknob.
Oh,
there's a hole,
crazy.
right? It's totally trash. So I didn't. So when this happened, I thought I'm gonna keep trying to use a screwdriver and da 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 da. So finally, a serviceman was here today. The stories are so flipping long today. I suck. But I had a service guy. Look, my dad is calling. My dad, it's either always my dad or my mom who call, a lot. And so the serviceman was here for something else. And I said, you seem to have a lot of tools on that belt. And I think he got and I said, oh, I just mean, I'm wondering if you have anything in there that could, like, you know,
open my door.
Like, poke, and I almost just said poke the hole, and I just was like, I want to keep saying it and go down this inappropriate route, but I was like, I can't. I want to be like, you seem on that tool belt of yours to have a thing that could poke the hole. That's what I really wanted to say. I didn't though.
Good.
Thank God.
So I'm in a new apartment, right? For
Now wait, if I don't finish this sentence,
No, this
you
is
know Carolyn from
No, I thought it was done. You had the handyman fix the door.
No, so he took out this poker and he put it in.
For a screwdriver?
It was like this,
Big
it was
long
like
poker thing?
it was just a poker thing. And he poked it into the doorknob and then it opened. It opened. So
Stop. You're going to make me have to register this one. We don't want to register this one.
right? And then it was open.
Okay.
So I haven't been here inside this opening in a week. So that's why, Jackie, there's no Christmas decorations.
It's your fault. That's your fault, Jackie.
So I'm in my apartment for less than 24 hours. Erin comes over, goes to the bathroom.
Not well, in your bathroom.
In
though,
the
not
bathroom,
in
of
the living
course.
room.
In the bathroom, shuts the door and comes out and she goes, I think I just locked the bathroom door shut.
Mm.
Yeah, she locked the door in, so we had to unscrew the.
I'm really good at this, like.
You're really good at taking the poker thing and trying to poke your way out of the hole.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe you should not be that girl from Jersey. Maybe you should be that girl that pokes.
But never a slow poke.
There's nothing wrong with a slow poke.
Her laugh makes me laugh harder.
So we have to end this chat now because we promised everyone that we would be, this type of episode and chat would be very short and concise.
Oh, okay.
You want to keep talking?
It was having a good time.
Hey, does everyone see my shirt? Can
No.
you read it? Surely not everyone was kung fu fighting. Get it? You know the song?
I get it.
Yes.
Fighting. Well, thanks
I love
everybody.
Jackie's moves.
Jackie's kung fuing us.
Yes.
Jackie's like, I'm an LA kung fuer. All right. Well, I think this was a very successful first little chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
It was
all,
fun.
Yeah, so
everyone, look, I love it. We
So-
want more.
So how often are you doing them?
I don't know. I don't want to come across like I'm consistent with anything. I don't want to give anybody the wrong idea in my life.
You know, you commitment only.
One would say every Thursday night, but you know I probably
No.
won't be able to stick to that.
That's too much.
I know. We have somebody already wanting to be on next week's show.
Who?
My cousin Jen.
Oh.
And she's a jewelry like owner and stuff, but she's really funny like you are. So
I know
we
Jen.
might let her be on our chat.
You know what
fest.
we could do? We could do like a QVC.
Yes, do you want to?
Yeah.
Would all of you tune in again next week for a QVC?
I can.
We can't say QVC though.
No, but you could finally be your Barker Beauty.
It's part of the Erin network.
I would get a manicure for that segment.
Well, of course. Because
Yes.
You got to go like this.
All right. Great. Well, thanks for everyone for joining in studio and watching at home, and stay tuned for another fun episode of That Girl from Jersey. I'll see you later, everyone. Thanks for joining.